So, friends, today we are here and today we are going to talk about what are the skills you should learn in 2023. Let's say, so the like you can say like learning or coming in 2023, it is much more competitive than the previous year because this year brings you on new things and the worth learning the competition. And yeah, if you want to evolve yourself into a new job, if you want to evolve yourself into a new person, so you have to learn new skills because skills are the only thing that give you something which will be much more capable of what you actually think and what your value is directly equal to how much skill do you know. So this is the basic key and you should understand. So the very first thing, if you want to learn in 2023, is your communication skill. You have to master the skills of communication because once you start dealing with it, let's say a verbally or non-verbal communication, like if you are able to adapt that skill and able to connect with many people and able to give them your ideas and what you think at that particular time, that will be much more worth than any other skill you will learn in this year. And the very second thing is, if you want to add yourself into a professional thing, you have to learn how to present yourself in on stage or public speaking. You have to become a good public speaker. So like if you know how to present yourself in front of your audience and to get their full attention, and if and you have to adapt that thing, like if you can easily able to connect with them and also able to understand your audience and what they want. So like it is not about like you just go on stage and you just speak and your people will listen, nothing like that. You have to understand what the people want from you, what are the criteria you are standing with, what are the upcoming events they want. So if you can have that mindset of your audience, then only you can give them what they want. Basic thing, right? And digital, you have to become much more digitalize yourself. Let's say every now everything is on online and everything you can do within a second. You just need some internet and one laptop, or any work you can do within a second, from coding to your learning or any single thing, right? So it is a technology which expects in our life, and it has been a strongly foundation for every people present here. And if you can able to adapt that particular skill, that will be much more beneficial to you. And the very next skill is like your critical thinking. As automation and artificial intelligence are becoming much more common, the ability of thinking clearly is diminished. Analyzing the information is much more less, making the decision is much more less. And the people and the more you can say, the more option you have as a person, the more thing which is making a person life easier, they are telling you to stop thinking. Let's say first I was doing my programming, and at a very beginning stage I was learning every single thing. So you can say the people like at first they used to think what are the projects they should select, and now the AI tool that really helps you have to just go and type there what are the project you want. So it will give you a proper structure, a proper thing that you can easily how to implement from zero to your main project. It will give you a proper guideline, and you don't need any other person to come and tell you about on that particular stuff. Yeah, so this was the main point, like critical thinking comes into a picture, and the thinking of the main youth it's like reducing. And so like in this particular stage you have to think on that, you have to be on that particular thing. And the very next skill is like you have to adapt things. So it is very easy to adapt, but as fast as you are able to adapt the changes in your surrounding, in your environment, so the flexibility, you have to become that particular flexible, make yourself into the way that you can able to attain the maximum thing from it, right? And the very next point is like your emotional intelligence, or the ability to understand and manage your emotion is becoming much more important in your workspace. Because some people I have seen, like, they spend their days and night on just on thinking, so they are not that mentally, you can say they are not that mentally proper behavior, so they are much more different from them, right? You have to be emotionally strong, you have to be like that, where to show your emotion, where not, and what it can affect you and what the other thinking. And so the very next thing is you have to understand is like how you can manage your physical body as well as your mental body. And the very few things that you have to keep in mind, like what are the decisions you make at this particular time that will create the next version of what you are going to be in upcoming events. So that's all. What are the things I just tell you, so try to implement and just make it come true. Thank you.